Everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Soph, and this will be my July TBR. Now, I have a bunch, and when I mean a bunch, I mean I have like 6 books near me that I want to read. Plus, I also have 2 NetGalley arcs that I need to read in July. One is until July 12th, and the other is until July 13th. Now, I'm gonna try and fit them in with the cards, see if I can, make something out of this. And I just need to really scroll down on my Kindle because it's Stuff Your Kindle Day. And I got a bunch of books. And when I mean a bunch, I do mean a bunch of books. I can tell you I got probably around 50, 60 books, more or less. So let's start with the cards. I was just pulling my Kindle up to the place where I have my arc. I am also in the middle of 3 books, okay? One of them is an audiobook. I am going to be cleaning my room after this, so I'm hoping I can finish it today. The others are an arc that I need to read until October, so I'm fine. And the last one is a book that my boyfriend's aunt lent to me. So we're gonna have to manage all of that, but let's just get started. Also in July, I'm going on vacation for a week to the Dominican Republic, which means I have around 10 hours of flight there and then 10 hours of flight back, and a week of just sitting in the sun, bathing, and reading. One of the books that I am taking on that journey will be Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, because I'm reading that with my boyfriend, and he never read that, so I think that's going with me. Debating if I should take Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets for us to start, but I'm not sure. So, first card is... Damn it, it's sequel. I'm not reading any series now. I don't like this. I'm not reading any series. I'm gonna interpret this as permission to start a new series. Okay? I'm changing this because I don't have like a series that I'm reading. Most of the books I'm reading right now are historical and are standalones. So I don't have a lot to go through with, but I do have a lot of series that I want to start. So for it has to be a series, okay? And I'm just gonna put this in here because this is one I really want to read. It was gifted by my friends on my birthday. They just gave me the whole boxed set. So I'm gonna read A Darker Shade of Magic by V. Schwab. If I can, and this is a big if, I will read this and The Gathering of Shadows, and it will count as a sequel, but for now we're just starting this. This we are following Kel, because this is a world where there's 4 Londons: Red London, White London, Grey London, and Black London, and then there's like a select group of people who can travel between the Londons, and Kel is a red traveler, which means he can travel between the Londons, but he is originally from Red London, and then he goes to Grey London, and he finds Delilah Bard. So, and she robs him. I don't know a lot. I'm just reading the back of the book. Also, this was a box set, as I said. I have this huge map of the Londons, and it's gorgeous. And I mean gorgeous. Plus, we're getting a new book in this particular realm, so it's just lining up. And for bonus, look at the floppiness of this paperback. It's the perfect floppiness. I love it. It smells so good. I'm absolutely in love with this book, in case you can't tell, but this is like my top priority of picking up, like ASAP. As soon as I finish my physical book, this one is next. And we got it in, and hopefully I'll read that in the like first 2 weeks of July, and then I'll take A Gathering of Shadows with me on vacation. You know, we got a plan. We got a plan. Now for the second card, let's see. And I've been reading a lot this month. Okay, I've finished like 2 books already, I think. So this month I've been reading a lot. Okay, so this one is Weapon on the cover, and I have something for. I actually have 2 somethings for this. Or do I have weapons here? No, I do not have weapons in this one. But I have 2 options for this. First option, and that's if I'm feeling more fantasy than romance, I have The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. I bought this at the Lisbon Book Fair. I know this is Mulan meets School meets Magic meets Gods. So I don't know a lot more. I don't want to know a lot more. This has been a very raved about book. R.F. Kuang books are usually raved about, and I haven't read any. I bought this because I was incredibly curious, of course. So if I'm feeling more fantasy, I have this, and we have a bow on the cover, which is a weapon. And if I'm feeling more romance, and if I'm feeling that I need to cool off or warm up, because I heard this book has spice on chapter 6, Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. We have a hockey stick, which I'm considering as a blunt weapon. We're following Anastasia, and she has worked her entire life for a shot at Team USA for figure skating, but when they get to to this place where she needs to practice, they have to split it with the hockey team, and she does not get along with the captain of the hockey team, which is Nate Hawkins. So I'm guessing enemies to lovers, kind of close proximity thing, because they only have one place to practice and they both have to practice. But everyone has been raving about this book on Book Talk, so excited to get to it. So these are our 2 options for Weapon on the Cover. Let's see if I can fit something else. The books that I have on ARCs are The Love Match, which is a romantic book. I'm into those romance kind of books. And I have The Girl at a Party, or The Girl at the Party, and it's a thriller, but the image of the audiobook, it's just a shoe, so it doesn't have a weapon. I have a flyer. I'm taking the flyer. Ooh, fantasy. More fantasy. You know what? Fantasy. Weapon on the cover. Solved. Done. Next. Oh my god. Where am I going to fit the other books? I'm going to show you the other book I want to... Like, this one is the one that I haven't shown yet. It's a definitely want to read. Also, all of these books are physical books, which means I'm going to have to carry them around. Yay. But I'm going on office Monday and Wednesday, which means 2 days for me to read for about 40 minutes, an hour on the train. So, last card. Damn it. I don't like this card. I need to retire this card because I don't like it. I'm taking the next one, okay? I don't like this at all. I don't like this. I'm going for a third try. See if it's something I like. Okay, this I can work with. This is pet pick, which means I'm gonna have to bribe my cats to pick me a book. 4 choices. This is the book that I'm definitely going to take to the Dominican Republic, which is Sapiens by Yuval Noah Harari. I don't know why, and I know this is strange, but I think this is a beach book. Like, I can just see myself on the beach with a margarita, a piña colada, or a caipirinha, or I don't know, a vodka orange, something like that. This with some alcohol on the beach, reading, sunglasses on, cute bikini. Ordered some very cute ones from Shein, so there's that. I can feel it. I can feel it. I don't know why, I can feel it. So this is pick number 1. Pick number 2, and I think I'm gonna put it. No, I'm gonna put it at 3 picks, but I'll show you one in a bit. This is pick number 1. Pick number 2 is, the translation is When Lisbon Shook by Domingos Amaral. Title in Portuguese is Quando Lisboa Tremeu. This is a historical fiction based on the biggest earthquake Portugal has had, which was in 1755. It shook the city of Lisbon, destroyed half of it. There was an earthquake, a tsunami, and a fire. I know the earthquake was the first, the tsunami and the fire. I always get the order wrong, so. But there was the 3 things, and loads of people died, and we're following 4 people around the city of Lisbon while everything this is happening. Also, floppy, which is good. And again, biggest bonus points again, because it's signed by the author. I met the author again this year. I actually went on his day on purpose to get the book signed by him. I had bought it in the previous day, but I went the 3rd day to get the book signed by him, and I ended up picking both The Poppy War and Icebreaker on that day, so because of me going to meet the author. Another idea that I had for a similar prompt would be The Knights of São João Batista, with full English translation, The Knights of Saint John Baptist, Portuguese title Os Cavaleiros de São João Batista, again by Domingos Amaral, also signed, less floppy than this one. This one is floppier, this one is a little bit more rigid. I know this is about the Templars, which were an order of knights, like way back when, and there were several orders in Portugal actually. One of them was the Templars as well, and they helped to increase the size of the Kingdom of Portugal. And this one, it's kind of a mystery slash historical. It was recommended to me by the author last year. Again, it is signed by the author, so both books are signed. This was one of the options. And then the cover that is on here, it's not the book, okay? I just don't want to click on the actual book and then lose the book I'm reading on my Kindle. But here would be The Love Match, which is a galley, an arc that I have kindly received from that galley. I know it's romance. It gave me Emily Henry, Christina Lauren vibes, which is why I requested it, and I was lucky enough to be accepted to read it. I have to read it until July 12th, if I'm not mistaken. but I'm not incredibly worried because it is a romance and it's on Kindle, which means I read faster. So, without further ado, I leave you with my cat picking my book for me. Okay, so you guys are gonna know my whole list before I do, but here is the first look at it. I don't know which book I have, so I'm gonna just put it like this, okay? Ta-da! Here's my stack of books. This is incredibly fantasy heavy with these two, sorry. We have a little bit of romance, maybe some nonfiction, and maybe some historical fiction. Of course, I'm going on vacation, which means I usually read way more than while I'm working. Last year on vacations, I finished like 4 books or 5 books in a week. It was awesome and I actually love it. Something that I also want to do is I want to do like a challenge of 12 hours reading with me, or read with me on my trip, and on TikTok, not on here, but here I want to do like a vlog, and my boyfriend will be going with me so he can give me his opinion. We can get his opinion as well on how he's feeling about Harry Potter, because I'm reading it to him because we're reading together, so we can get that part of it as well. But I do want to do something for the trips specifically, so come with me flying from Lisbon to Punta Cana, and then like snippets of me reading and seeing how much I read since I leave home until I reach the hotel bedroom. That's the goal. That's our goal for here. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Also, news that I haven't told here. I thought I wanted to do a TikTok video, but on the day I was incredibly stressed and I couldn't. But I got a tattoo, another one. This is just a cat sitting on a moon with flowers. It's beautiful. It didn't hurt. I was on my phone reading actually while I was doing the tattoo, or on TikTok, because I could only hold my phone like this, and doing this kind of hurt, or doing this kind of hurt. So I was just like on my phone with my phone laying down and like doing this on TikTok while I got tattooed, and it didn't hurt. If I wasn't on my phone, I would have fallen asleep, but I really like the tattoo. It's now at that incredibly uncomfortable part where it starts to itch and it starts to heal, where you have that little harsher layer at the top that, you know, plops out from wounds. I don't know how you say it in English, but yeah, it's starting to get that, and those layers are like starting to lift up because I've been hydrating and everything. The tattoo has nearly a week, so, but it's only fine lines. So yeah, I'm at that uncomfortable position where it's itchy, I can't scratch it, so I just slap the hell out of it and put some cream on it and wash it. I wash it a lot still. So yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Wish me luck for this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.